Who would have thought coming into this year that Kansas and Iowa State would have massive implications on the Big 12 championship race? Jack Trice at night, always rocking as Iowa State looked to perhaps get their biggest win of the entire season. And look who was in the house, Brock Purdy. The vibes were already high. Oh, the man is back. Cyclones earn a bowl bid with this win. But this Kansas team, fresh off a win over Oklahoma, looked to carry that momentum. First drive capped off by Devin Neal out of the Wildcat going left. Just too easy, 6 yards out. Jayhawks take an early 7-0 lead. One of the big reasons Iowa State's been so good, Rocco Beck did not turn the ball over. Just one pick in his last 3 games, but here, a pick 6. Costly. Mello Dotson taking it to the house. It's 14-0. Fans frustrated. Only points for Iowa State in the half would come on a Chase Contreras 35-yard field goal. They would trail 14-3 at half. Opening drive, though, for Kansas, they marched 75 yards all the way down the field. Devin Neal again. This team was cooking 21-3. But Iowa State would respond, get into their bag of tricks. Little receiver pass. Jalen Knoll heaving it. Did Jalen Knoll play quarterback back in the day? We need to do some research. To Jaden Higgins, Cyclones would score a couple plays later, make it 20-11. Their drive after that, get all the way into the red zone, and Rocco Becht on the keeper makes it 21-18, excuse me. And just like that, we have a 3-point game. But Kansas gets the big play they needed. Jason Bean, who stepped up in the absence of Jaden Daniels, finds Lawrence Arnold, and he'll just jog in. The disrespect. 80 yards. That seals it. Cyclones fall 28-21, snaps their 3-game winning streak, drops them to 5-4. For more, though, we send it out to Shannon Earhart, who was down on the field for it all. Shannon.
Yeah, Jeff, Iowa State started this game in the second half like you guys just saw. They were not on top of it in the first, and it pretty much sealed their fate. They had just 32 rushing yards in the first half and finished with just 43. They took way too long to show up. Rocco Becht had 2 sacks and an interception in the first 30 minutes alone. Let's go to the second half, though. The Cyclones did score on the next 3 drives they had, but they consumed the clock. A 6-minute drive, a 7-minute drive, both for touchdowns, but that's just way too much time in a game like this. The defense did come up big with stops, but in go time, lost focus. The Cyclones pretty much found out their destiny in one play, that 80-yard bomb to Lawrence Arnold. It gave Kansas back that 10 spot. Then the defense fell short again when they couldn't contain on 3rd and 3 with under 2 minutes to go. I was actually standing next to Rocco Becht behind him on the sidelines. He was watching that play, not live, but on the Jumbotron, and when they couldn't contain, he broke free for another first down. He kind of held his neck, shook his head, and then proceeded to go around to his players and say, great game, great game. There was still 1:20 left on the clock. The Jayhawks won the turnover battle, and the Iowa State offense didn't show up on time.
We keep growing and getting better. Like I said, what I was inspired by tonight from our kids is I thought some of those things really transformed in the second half of the football game. But, again, got to give a little bit of credit to your opponent as well. I mean, they made some great plays in some critical spots that, you got to tip your hat to as well. And I at least got enough humility to do that.
The 28-21 loss for the Cyclones. Kansas came in, took this one in front of a sellout crowd at Jack Trice Stadium. Jeff, great times here. Hope it was fun for you watching the Iowa game as well.